Here we're going to go into more detail about Lilith and the Eves and how that links up with Kalki-Time. Remember, Lilith was the source sent into scout, the source scout, sent into chaos to scout chaos. And of course she got fully sucked dry and her light was given to Lucifer, who of course became the source's bitch thanks to the bet, which was source's power was given to Lucifer in return for Lucifer forcing Katy Perry, sworn to Satan, to marry the Sidle. Failed, thanks to the Jew, Orlando Bloom. Then we had the double quits bet, which was Lucifer gets his power back, or becomes the eternal bitch of the source, the Sidle, in return for marrying and forcing the Satanist witches who've sworn themselves to Satan, Lucifer, Taylor Swift, or Miley Cyrus. We'll look into this. So here's all about Lilith. You can watch it, and we've gone into it. But now we're going to go further into it. So if Lilith's a scout, she's coming down, then she's going to bifurcate to get into chaos. So Lilith must end, and we must have two things here. That, of course, would be Adam, and Eve. Because the real Adam's there, she bifurcates. So, the Adam you get in the Garden of Eden didn't come from the source or the proto-Adam, it came from Lilith. Then they bifurcate into four. So in the fall, remember, in the garden, and then they eat off the apple. But if one thinks about this, there can't actually be here an Adam and Eve, because they're going this way, this is female. So there must be two Eves that came from Lilith. And the communication line, because she's linked with the proto-Adam, can pull via the Neos, the Jesuses, in the future, some aspect of the maleness into the two Eves, that the bifurcation of Lilith. So the first Eve goes down this way, second Eve goes down that way. Split into four, and remember, of course, we've got the serpent appearing. So it's all about viewpoint. This way female, that way male. So you've got the bifurcation of Lilith, the scout, this way. But if they look back this way, if they get Neo energy, you can get Adam with Eve. Adam with Eve. But this way, the two Eves. So you can see we've got the Gestalt, we've got two Eves coming from Lilith, but we've got two Adams made from Lilith, a sourceness, coming back. Now, this means that there were two Eves. One, of course, Katy Perry. The other one, Miley Cyrus. And they are not four-lobed like a Nagwal woman, because Lilith is the essential Nagwal woman. But they're three-lobed like Katy Perry and Miley Cyrus. Why the three? Well, it's pretty obvious. Look, what? Three. It's a three branch, a trinity. And of course, that means that Adam was transgender. He actually wasn't a male, he was simply an inverted female. Which, if you don't understand, read The Art of Dreaming by Carlos Castaneda, where the tenant is a 10,000-year-old plus shaman who was born male and loves going around as a female, the original transgender, and he can simply turn into a real female or a real male by inverting your energy body, all explained in The Art of Dreaming. And one can see now that transgenderism doesn't exist by turning yourself into a eunuch. It exists by inverting the energy body, so you can become a real female or a real male by inverting the energy body, but inverted direction. Don't believe me? Read The Art of Dreaming by Carlos Castaneda. Now, this means that the bet, one bet, Katy Perry. Other bet, Miley Cyrus. Both three-lobed, both of which cause destruction, and they're self-similar. Both of them sworn to Satan, both of them Satanist witches. Katy Perry going to the Hillary Clinton butchery parties in LA, which is now burning, and of course Miley Cyrus, called by her own father a devil S-word for a loose woman.
Right, my two separate fathers. No, I said that wrong. Not a previous marriage. The other two children that were there, she was impregnated by two different men and had those two children before she met Billy Ray. Just think if it said that. The truth on, brain, trace. And everyone knows devil's a skank.
This is so much to take in, I can't imagine.
So that's Billy Ray Cyrus' view of his daughter, Miley Cyrus. Who's the other Eve? Three-lobed on the left side, three-lobed on the right side for this one. And if you want to go into more, there's tons here. Billy calls Miley Cyrus devil because he knows she's into child paedophilic snuff movies, according to the Express Tribune and her father and others. We can't comment. I haven't personally seen that, but one can see that Miley Cyrus was chosen by Lucifer because she was the other Eve, the other part of the split Lilith, and once I marry Katy Perry or Cyrus, three-lobed Nagwal women destroy you. Which of course leaves what Lilith has jumped into, this thing that was the power source for the American psychic warfare program. But didn't prove any good, otherwise they wouldn't have had the Jeremiah Schwartz Obama Judases, drug baron. He can't remotely view. Don't talk to him. He's ill. From the Judases MI5, broadcast far and wide. So obviously The other part of the double quits bet was this thing, which is the what was left of Lilith stuck into this body. This now has been fully shredded, done in, because it's had sex with Alwyn, where of course when a woman has sex with a man, she gives her energy to the man, so she went down the Feigenbaum period, doubling one, going from Lilith to Katy Perry, the Eve down to the Omega Helized via Alwyn, first one, and the other one with this imbecile jock that will breed Chad and Preston, Kelsey. So she's gone down the other Feigenbaum from Eve, which would be the Miley Cyrus. That's why we've got Kimberly, Chad and Preston, Codes, KP and Cyrus. So she gave her energy to this one, so Lilith got sucked down into Omega Hell via the other pathway, Paradox Engine, via this thing. So Lilith is fully Omega Hellized. So we've gone down Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, Alwyn, Travis Kelce, here into the grey zone, getting occupied by Lucifer, and then with the Man City 2 losses, dumping the IOU on top. So not only is Taylor Swift useless to the American Psychic Warfare Program, she's now being used by the Iranians and the enemies of the Jews, thanks to Jeremiah Schwartz and his ilk, to carry out all of the horrendous things that have been going on to the Jew Empire since last week. Now, if one looks at this, and we're producing news source from chaos, there must be news source to make news source coming up the line. And of course, this has to have a female component. So who's the female new sourceness produced from the Omega Hellization of Lilith, Taylor Swift, the two Eves, Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, who lost Lucifer the bet thanks to the Rothschild Rockefeller royal family. Who's the new sourceness, the new other side of the soliton, the new female aspect of new sourceness being produced by the Omega Hellization of everything Jewish, the Jew gods, the architect, Satan, etc. So we've got Dua, who is the new sourceness produced by the excoriation Omega Hellization of the architects, chaoses, creation, where they're accused of being anti-Semitic with Gigi and Bella. So as you can see, Jeremiah Schwartz and the CIA have been powering up Dua. So Dua is the new Nagwal woman because of Jeremiah Schwartz and the CIA. She's been supporting the Palestinians and doesn't like them being slaughtered. So she's been filled up with new sourceness by the American Psychic Warfare Program, thanks to Jeremiah Schwartz, who tried to steal all this sourceness from the mad Muslim Tim Rifat. And it was paid, this ad that attacked her was paid for by Rabbi Shmuley, who's the #1 enemy of Candace Owen. And if you want to look up Rabbi Shmuley and his, according to Candace Owen, hag daughter, just look at Candace Owens and her rebuttal of Rabbi Shmuley. So the new Nagwal woman is Dua. The Eves, Perry, and Miley, Omegalized, and the old Lilith, completely Omegalized, all her light gone to Lucifer. So she has started the Luciferic age, and her Omegalization and her eternal torture empowers Lucifer to take over all creation, become the god of chaotic creation, controlled by the source. And the new Nagwal woman is the Sunni Muslim girl from Kosovo, Dua. So, with the new source Nagwal woman, then we start the new bloodline,
Mừng tiếp hoặc ghi chọn Vinamilk.
which is Dua having the new children of the source.
Many nights on my own. I never knew I had it in me to dance anymore. Oh goddamn, you got me in love again.
Ready? We can see Dua's doing the ritual, sympathetic magic, to get her eggs fertilized, because she's the new Nagwal woman that's produced by the Omega halization of everything chaotic, everything Jewish, the architect Adonai, Sabaoth, Yahweh, Tetragrammaton, Elohim, Adonai, string attractor, all the light of the sources scout. Lilith has gone to Lucifer to start, Lucifer being Amalek, the god of creation, which the Pope has declared, opening the doorways. Taylor is totally shelled and there's nothing left, no sourceness, and Dua's the new Nagwal woman of the new sourceness. And of course, we got the eggies because she wants to breathe. And if you don't know how meta-psychics like Taylor are destroyed and all their psychic powers ripped out, it's called stilling in the plagiarized Essential Idea book by Tim Refat, given to Morton Janklow and then stolen by Robert Jordan. So, the Wheel of Time, Amazon, and everyone who's watched it have been used to still Taylor Swift, who's the power source of the American Psychic Warfare Program, to end its power forever. So thanks to Bezos, Amazon, and everyone who has read the books or been involved in the Wheel of Time, the American Psychic Warfare Program was totally destroyed and made powerless. Thank you, Amazon. So if you're the Iran Revolutionary Guard, you now know that the power source for your psychic warfare program, you've not only got the American Psychic Warfare Program, but now you've got your new power source, Dua Lipa, who hates the Jews for killing fellow Muslims like herself, and she's a Nagwal woman, new sourceness. So the new power source for all enemies of the Jew, be they Iran, Russia, China, North Korea, South Africa, whatever, Malaysia, Indonesia, the BRICS nations, you know your power source is Dua Lipa, and she's being powered up like mad. Why? Because she's worth it and uses L'Oreal. So even my British fuckwit enemies are powering me up, because remember I'm the source, and this is the source's Nagwal woman. She's She's in a Satanist red in the Royal Albert Hall, powering me up. So thank you, British scumbag vermin, for charging up Dua to power up the Iranian psychic warfare program to give Netanyahu cancer. We've got the Paradox engine, we've got the American psychic warfare program giving him cancer, and of course the new Iranian anti-Jewish psychic warfare program from Russia, China, North Korea, whatever, being powered by the new power source, not Taylor Swift. It's been sucked dry by me and is only fit for the Pfizer poster boy, Travis Kelce, who we hope will win the Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs, rigged of course, with Taylor at her side, and hopefully Ice Spice and the rest of the idiots to give more power to the Iranian psychic warfare program and Russian and to doing Trump, kill the Congress, the Senate, and make sure that America's burnt alive like California and the West is totally destroyed. But for all of you enemies of the Jew, this is your new power source, Dua, because Taylor has been stilled with the American psychic warfare program. So that's the paradox. Still it, so there's no power for the American psychic warfare program to destroy America because it's been destroyed. Paradox, well, you got Dua from the other paradox, powered up by the destruction of Taylor, Taylor destroyed, Dua empowered to run the Iranian psychic warfare program, Russian, Chinese, North Korean, South African, BRICS, to destroy the one world Jewish government, kill Trump, kill the Congress, kill the Senate, burn alive with Cohort 60 the entire West, destroy the Ukrainian military, get them all deserting, and then. So as you can see, Tim Rifat's a super genius, and this of course is only due to Jeremiah Schwartz and the CIA, because if they're going to suck power from me to give to the Jew, I can suck power from the Jew, Taylor Swift, and the American psychic warfare program to give to the enemy of the Jew. This one, the female enemy, who of course is a Sunni Muslim, Kosovan, and is against the genocide in Gaza with Bibi and Gigi.